Hi, we're back. And this time, Arlene, you're going to show us because you didn't just write one book, you wrote two books. So what book is this? And can you explain that to us about this book?
Well, this book is called Amy's Amazing Adventure, to Jamaica. Of course, I shared with you in part one that we are originally from Jamaica.
Right, you told me.
However, my daughter was born here in New York.
So she's an American?
She's an American.
Okay.
And I wanted her to know about her family,
in
Jamaica. And so this book actually talked a little bit about her visit to Jamaica.
Okay.
She did not collaborate with me on this one.
Okay.
However, she knows that she's the one mentioned in the story. In fact, I wanted to put her name as the title, Amherst's Amazing Adventure. But she said, no, call her Amy. Give her another name. So I did. And so this book talks about her. She little girl, Amherst, who we call Amy.
Amy.
She's now grown. So she's around 12 at this time.
Okay.
And because she's much more mature, she can remember stuff. And it tells a lot about our history, about the country itself.
About the history of Jamaica.
Yes.
Because I noticed you have the emblem here.
Oh,
you have the Native American here.
Yes.
And I guess each one of these figures symbolize.
Yes, something. Because the original inhabitants of Jamaica were called the Arawak
So they were the Arawak. Because
Indians.
the Tainos, I think, were in Puerto Rico, or the Boricuas in Puerto Rico.
Yes,
Right.
they're part of it too.
Okay,
but
and the
this
Caribs.
is the Arawak,
Right.
and the Caribs,
And the
exactly.
Caribs.
And so they were the original inhabitants. And of course, the Spaniards came to Jamaica. And in 1655, the British came and took over. So we do have a little of the Spanish influence in our country. And
Ocho Rios, right?
Ocho Rios, 8 rivers.
Right.
We have Rio Grande, Rio Mino, and we have so many Hispanic words there. Like where I lived before I came to New York. I lived in Spanish Town, which was the old capital of Jamaica.
Okay.
And of course, in 1872, Kingston became the capital of Jamaica. But you can see here we have the ackee, which is our national dish.
Okay.
And it is a fruit, but it's cooked, and it's usually with ackee and saltfish, and it's delicious.
Okay.
Very
One
yummy.
day you're going to make me
Of
some.
course,
Okay.
definitely. And of course, we have the lignum vitae,
Okay.
and of course, the flag,
Jamaican flag.
The flag. But it's a very rich story because it's about not just the history of Jamaica, but the history of my family.
Okay, in Jamaica.
Yes, and it talks about different family members. It describes going there, the excitement of her going to Jamaica, bringing in a little of the festival and so forth. So it's a very summary book. It's very summary,
Okay.
And I mean, if you want a little excitement, the Caribbean, this is the book to read. And it's for young people.
Okay. Young people, when you say young people, you're talking what age?
I am looking at someone from probably grades 3 if they are very mature in reading. Well, the words are not very difficult.
Okay.
However, there are a few challenging words.
Okay.
But it's, I would say, mostly for a child, maybe 3rd through 7th or 8th grade. And even an adult could read it,
Right. I read it, and I thought it was very good.
Yes,
and
thank you.
And I think all your books are very good. And one of the reasons I like your book, and we're going to come back and talk about this, is that when I read your books, unlike when I was a child, I see myself reflected.
Yes.
There's nothing wrong with books in which you see other people, but it's also nice that when you can read a book or you can go to the library, pick up a book, and see yourself reflected. So when we come back, I would like to talk to you a little bit about that.
Of course.
Okay, thank you, Arlene.
Thank you, Ms. Corella.
Okay.
Thank you.